All right, what's up, folks? How's everybody doing today? So, where do I start here? Basically, like I said, all y'all are funny as hell, bro. People just be funny, man. It seems like a lot of y'all, like all y'all, like you want to feel special, like you want a cookie or something. Real talk, all of you though. We got people online, all over social media, act like they want a cookie. Literally, you people be on these apps that are filled with clones and think we can't figure it out. There's actual clones all over these apps. You gotta understand, they've been doing that stuff since like 1938, bro. Okay, they're doing it all right in front of everybody, and like I said, then they try to joke about it in front of you because they know that it's the truth, and they're trying to cover it up. That's just the reality. It's been the reality since day one, in my opinion. If you ask me, um, and it's just that simple. It is what it is, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I personally don't get it. You can see these other people on social media, like I said, or whether it be on YouTube or wherever, they've tried to build a career on here and miserably failed. That definitely did not work out for them. Um, so I guess a lot of them, I think that they have to watch me probably religiously. I'm guessing whether they like it or not, because I'm the superstar here. Um, always have been, always will be. No matter who likes it or what they do or what they say. You know what I mean? It all comes back to the same premise and square one that I'm like the sun. So everything revolves around me. Even in the Kabbalah these Masons study, everything still revolves around me. Without me, there is nothing. Without me, there is no building of anything. That's why it's so funny with people because it's like you do realize you're talking to the only key that there is in the universe, right? I'm the key. I'm the actual key to manifesting. That's why I manifest so much and why y'all are always tripping. And y'all have manifested nothing in the past, what, 20, 30 plus years? Let's just get real, correct? See, that's why it's just so funny to me. Like, y'all need to be real and you need to get real. You need to get real with yourself and who you are, okay? You need to get real as far as addressing and facing reality. Like, I mean, like I said, man, we got people that are over 50 on this network telling other dudes who are nobody, who are delusional and make no sense, literally, that all their actions make no sense, and telling them, you're not messing with me. Like, I guess, like, as if they're not on your level. I mean, you're a guy who tells himself what he wants to hear. You construct your own delusional reality that doesn't exist. I mean, if that makes you feel better, you know, like then be my guest, but at the end of the day, your sad reality is that you were never a rapper, right? You were never a producer, um, and neither were any of your homeboys. Neither were any of those people that you talk to, you know. And what did I teach you all? I said you'll get as far as the people that you talk to for no reason. Remember I said that? You remember. And what do y'all do? You don't listen. you continue, right, to talk to the same people. It's like most so-called women, they don't know how to listen. They don't. They don't know how to listen. They're too self-absorbed and too just like, it's like what they used to say about blondes. I'm a blonde naturally, but it's like where you can't think, where you can't hear people when they're giving you the right advice and just giving you some constructive criticism and telling you, like, hey, listen, this is reality. This is what it is. This is how it works. This is what it should be. People just don't want to listen. You know what I mean? Just people are odd, man. Like this nonsense. Like people be doing the same thing every day. Like how many times can you do the same thing? Like isn't that kind of overdoing it? You feel me? Like I'm not even joking, bro. It's like, and y'all just be like wasting money. Like y'all have no money management skills whatsoever. I mean, that's been made super crystal clear to me, right? And then that's what I'm saying. And then all y'all, who told you to get online and start projecting? What is that? All that is weakness. So we don't have conversations like that because they don't exist. See what I'm saying? So once you get all the riffraff off of my program on here, as we've done, and we're not listening to people who have no right to speak, don't have a seat at the table, have never succeeded even once, okay, ever. Once you get that riffraff off my program, we get back to the real conversation at hand, right? And the conversation that's relevant to the world and that everybody needs to hear, right? And hopefully be a part of. But like I said, the majority of you don't know how to be a part of it because you're delusional. Because the things y'all talk about and tell yourselves, well, none of it exists. See my point? Like when you take an L, you got to learn how to just hold your L and move on. You know, it is what it is. You're never going to win trying to rewrite reality with this nonsense. Trying to rewrite reality and worrying about other people like all of them do, like all these people. You're all the same. And ain't none of y'all fooling nobody. Trust me. Feel me? But end of the day, oh, what the hell that was. End of the day, it just is what it is. Like more nonsense. I just think y'all people are funny, man. Like legit. I just think you're funny. Like I said, these people ain't doing nothing all day, nothing. Like it's like none of y'all have any problems. Like, bro, I got so much stuff I've been doing, so much I've had to take care of. Like I've been busy, bro. I definitely do not have time to talk to y'all or deal with y'all. It is crazy. Hold on. But yeah, it really is crazy. It really is downright blasphemous that you people do what you do and that you want to act like you don't get it. I mean, legitly, what is there not to get? I don't understand. I think you all get it. I think you all get it and understand it perfectly. Here's another one not following the rules of the road, making no sense, pulling over in front of everybody. Like, that's not safe. But this is what happens when you deal with entitled people. They have no concept of reality. In other words, my point is, y'all don't make solid, smart decisions. See what I'm saying? Like, look at what I've been through, bro. I still think ahead. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to always think ahead and be ahead of the game. Oh, there they go. Huh. No self-awareness, as usual, entitled, completely spoiled. All right. Every day with y'all, you're the same. It is absolutely hilarious, man. And like I said, the people in the valley, all they do is show how jealous and envious they are. So they start talking and spewing out absolute nonsense that none of it exists because they don't know me. They don't know anything about me. And anything that anyone says is a lie. Very simple, man. You understand? And what they do is they talk like that, right? Because if you notice, it's all about trying to get you to spend your money. Right. Y'all don't like seeing people come up. Like, it's common sense. First of all, you don't have no business speaking on nobody. That's common sense. Number two, you don't tell me what to do with my money. I'm a grown man. No duh. Especially if you're a stranger. That's weird. That should be a crime. Right? Like, I'm not buying anything because you tell me to. I'm not doing anything because you want me to. I don't care what you have to say. None of it exists. Like, y'all don't even have an identity. Who are you? Literally, don't care what people have to say. All they do is make up stories. Like, what? And it makes perfect sense, right? Because they think if they talk like that, like, makes them feel better about themselves that they failed every which way but sundown. Huh. That they have to go to their little 9 to 5 and be a wage slave, and they know they failed. Okay, and they know they'll never be anything and never amount to anything and never make it in the world and be successful and be a grown man or woman. Right? I've been on my own since I was 16, partner. I done seen more money than your entire government combined. Always. Like I said, people are hilarious, man. Oh, and I definitely outsmarted all y'all. Yeah, I definitely outsmarted your corrupt system as well. Yeah. Oh, 100%. I'm what all y'all want to be. And then, like I said, it's hilarious. They try to do that with me, and all I do is give them a response, and they look dumbfounded. Like, analyze your behavior right in front of you. Like, yeah, no, you're not gonna pull these games with me. I'm sitting there acting and pretending. I don't do no acting. If you talk to me, it better be genuine. If you waste my time, I mean, like, I mean, why would you do that to somebody who stands up against corruption and shuts down businesses for a living? Sorry, but what? See, people got me completely misconstrued. I'm the last person that anybody wants to deal with or talk to at all. Trust me. You feel me? I'm walking karma and justice and righteousness in the flesh. Feel me? Yeah. Don't get on no games with me. Don't play games with me because I don't play games. I shut businesses down. Feel what I'm saying? I don't play games. I shut down illegal organizations. In the streets, I don't play games. People keep their distance from me because they know better. Yeah. Because they know who I am a little bit, know what I'm about. Like I said, this organization doesn't play games with anybody or anything. Okay? You all could sit there and tell yourself what you want, type your nonsense. Nobody's laughing. There's nothing funny. Right? So what's good? My points are all proven. Every day we're at the same ratio of reality. This is happening all over the internet, man, all over the world. You all don't understand. Y'all can't even carry a coherent conversation. Do you know how annoying y'all are? Every last one of you. Literally, bro. These people so demented now. They're so delusional. You be trying to talk, they all start laughing when there's nothing funny. That's called mania. Are you aware of that? And literally, my only question I ask them, like, are you on something? Because it's the only thing that makes sense. And I bet you most of them are. Like, it's sad, bro. It's literally disgusting. Like, if you laugh and there's nothing going on and nothing funny, there's something wrong with you. Y'all don't realize that? They be really, really like trying to talk like that. Like I said, all that stuff's on the internet, though. Yeah, they don't bring that around me. Nobody. Like, you gonna laugh when there ain't nothing funny, ain't nothing going on. Like, hell nah, bro. Like, get the hell away from me. I know that. You know what I mean? We got zero tolerance over here, zero tolerance policy. I don't tolerate nothing. Feel me? That's the problem with y'all. Like I said, they think they can move funny style. Not around me. I don't do no funny style. You understand? Coming around me, like, I'm already analyzing, looking. Like, I don't care who you are, you're gonna act right. You're gonna make some sense. You feel me? Like I said, it's just that immaturity, that pettiness, like all that stuff. And like I said, it's usually so-called women. They're a joke. Like I said, like, what's funny? Nothing. There's nothing happening. There's no way you're laughing 24 hours a day, and you're not laughing because you're enjoying yourself. You're laughing because there's something seriously wrong with you. It's called being disturbed. Yeah. That's not laughing as in, oh, I'm happy. That's laughing as in trying to cover right up what you're feeling and going through. Common sense, right? I don't have to label it out and spell it. I mean, can y'all read? See what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't deal with that, man. I'm Batman. I'm not the Joker. Like, what? It's what the Joker did, right? Joker would just sit there and laugh at nothing. Like, yeah, he's completely out of his mind. See, that's what they do. They start talking as if they make some sense. Y'all be putting these people in fake leadership roles. I heard an old song. He said he was a leader. You're a leader? You're a leader of what? So I'm doing fake raps, and literally nobody on here even likes this dude at this point. They don't even want to talk about you or to you, your own people. I mean, looks like everything you try to project is true about you, because they sure disowned you. But you ain't paying attention to all that, right? You're too busy, caught up in your delusion, scrounging for money. People on here are doing anything just to make a couple of bucks, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think what's wrong is the fact that they're the ones talking down on others and they're in that position. That's what's wrong. You understand? I mean, what's wrong is when you're on here for 10, 20 hours begging for money and then got you or other people, right, trying to project your issues onto other people. Like, common sense, it just don't work like that. I got to start walking a little faster, see if I can get over here. You can never get anything done out with these people, man. They're just super slow about everything. Like I said, all they do is get in your way. It's a fact. That's the whole point. Is like, when people make things way harder than they have to be, you know, why in the hell would you want to deal with? Like this dude. Come on. Come on. See, it's full, man. Y'all got the number one cause of poverty. Oh, y'all hilarious. Then they want to move fast. They want to take all day, but then they want to move fast. As if they showing and exemplifying anything. All you exemplifying is you made horrible decisions in life. Like I said, you so-called women have horrible taste. You don't have a man. You have a joke, right? And you're realizing that, aren't you? A lot of them are realizing it. They're realizing that they're not going to even have food to eat pretty soon. Yep, it's all happening right now. They're taking away all them government benefits. It's all happening right now. We're entering the greatest depression we've ever seen. That's what y'all don't get. So if you weren't prepared for that and you didn't start getting smart and learn how to deal with inflation the right way like me, what again I've spoke on and taught y'all this entire time and told you I was doing, like I said, you're going to be out of luck, partner. And then it's going to get real and you're not going to be able to handle it. So what do you think is the result of that? Common sense. See, survival isn't a choice. Survival is a necessity. You understand? Look, now, just standing in the way. Any day now. Survival is a necessity. Just like these people, they shouldn't have time to drive around and be gossiping and worrying about me or anyone. Worry about yourself. Y'all got enough problems around here, bro. Y'all ain't got no money, none of you. Driving cars that don't belong to you. Everything you do is illegal. Then you'll get pulled over and go to jail and complain. Come on, bro. You're just giving them their quota and giving them a job to do. That's all y'all do. Like, y'all are not smart, bro. None of you, man. Like I said, narcs always think they're the smartest person in the room. Me, I know I am. That's why I don't do no overcompensating. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. Remember that. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. None of you. And you're for sure not doing anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, me personally, I just think people are funny because they are. They're all hilarious. They're all my entertainment. Everywhere I go, you people working 9 to 5s are my entertainment. I mean, what did you think? You're working a real job? You think you're a real employee? Come on, bro. Working for less than minimum wage. I get all the best opportunities out of those jobs anyway. Not as a job, but for whatever I need. I don't get like the system's pretty beautiful for me now. Oh yeah, I'm using it to my advantage now. Now I'm figuring it out a little bit more. Where I just am going to be able to do a lot of what I want to do. It's exciting. So let's get that straight. Let's get it right. I do what y'all can't do. Straight up. Y'all can't do what I do because you ain't moving like me. Feel me? It's always been that way. Like I said, these people are hilarious, man. Mad because they can't compete. And they soar you know what. Like, come on, bro. It's ridiculous, man. Like, what are you trying to say, man? If you got something to say, just say it. Like, you feel inferior. It is what it is, narc. I own you. They mad as hell, all of them. You know what I mean? Like I said, they still on their channel, still doing videos talking about Batman. That's cool. And I'm taking screenshots and documentation, all that, buddy. You go ahead and keep that up. Go ahead. Show your obsession. It's not normal, man. The judge is going to lock you up and throw away the key. I can guarantee that. You can't be like that, dude. It's not normal, man. See, that's the point. Society does not accept you. Gotham does not accept you. Gotham. Going to the Arkham Asylum, boy. Yep. All y'all. Like I said, that's why they all, take what they take. They already on stuff. Government's taking full advantage of you, right? And all they do is mask the symptoms of the fact that the devil is real. That's all. Yeah, no, you're not the devil that I forgot. You're the devil that I remember, and then I'm putting in prison. Yeah, get it right. Smart one. And like I said, you will be held accountable for what you did, whether it be here or not, wherever it was. You'll be held accountable for your crimes in a court of law. Yep. Like I said, people are just funny, man. You know, really, they really are just funny, man. You have to understand with me, bro. What the hell was that? Oh well, hopefully I'll be all right. Nothing I can do about it. That's what I'm saying. It's just always something, man. Y'all don't make things easy. You make everything impossible. And they just have no regard for humanity whatsoever. None of you. It's pathetic. But I'm a tough cookie. I'll tell you that. I think I can do this in time. Maybe I should start moving. Awesome. There. Do it like this. Another one in my way. No common sense whatsoever. Yeah, man. People just be funny, man. Be absolutely hilarious. Y'all have no awareness of basic reality. None of them. Uh, uh, God's at work. I believe that. God is at work because I be seeing signs. All y'all done got what you deserve and continue to. What did you think was going to happen? Like the penguin said, but it's the answer that means something. You really think you'll win? Things change. Real talk. And that's the most applicable statement right now in all of time. Things really do change because they have. Like everything. It's changed in a positive manner. Real talk. All them people that were no good and can't do nothing, like, I don't have to worry about them anymore. I don't got to deal with you. Feel me? It's just God moving. I love it. God always moves. God is fixing things behind the scenes you don't even understand and don't know about going on. Feel me? It's hilarious. It's a great environment for me now. You know what I mean? It's just a couple of things that really are never going to change. Well, I can't say that. I don't know. God changes everything, man. I feel like God brings positive change to real people who deserve it. Righteous people like me. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like these people, they're mad at reality. I'm just loving it, man. I know you all super triggered and pressed. Phone bills paid, got some money, doing well, got my YouTube check. That's all I needed, man. That's all. See, just basic normalcy, bro. It shouldn't even be hard. Should have happened a long time ago. Y'all should have been done donating and got me right day one. What's up with y'all? I would say this is basic stuff, bro. Like what? Money ain't nothing to me. Like make millions. That'll be weird, son. Like real talk. It'd just be weird. But see, that's their attitude. Like I said, especially down here, they don't want to see you get started. I figured it out. That's why. That's why they're like, you should have to go do this and that. Who are you talking to? You don't ever tell me what to do. Fool, you crazy? But that's what they all are. They're all completely out their mind. They know better. They tell me to do something. And I'm like, what? Do you know what I've done in my life? Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Like, what? Bro, I've built everything for everybody. I used to pay other grown men's light bills, okay, that I barely knew. Bro, like, what are you talking about, bro? Tell me to go do something. Yeah, you funny. And now I got seniority. Yeah, I got seniority too over y'all now. Seriously. Y'all people just be funny, man. All of them, they all the same. Want to act like they don't know reality. Want to act like they don't understand. You understand perfectly, boy. All y'all the same. You know exactly what it is. That's why you mad. Bad and powerless. And cowards. All of them. Hey, what y'all do is you just made the worst mistake you could make with me. That's what y'all did. Showing me you're jealous. Yeah, that's the worst thing you could do with me. Now I'm going to exacerbate that. Yep. Now I'm going to take advantage of it. Now I'm going to focus on y'all. Yeah. And I'm going to get all these illegal establishments shut down. Watch. Just by talking. Just by talking and doing what I do best. I'm the best at what I do, homeboy. Y'all better figure that out. You keep sitting there pretending like, oh, he's just a regular Joe. He don't have any authority. You want to bet? You sure about that? I got more authority than anybody in the valley. Literally. You have no idea who you're talking to, bro. Like I said, we operate above the feds. I don't know what you're talking about or who you're talking to. We don't ask nobody nothing. We just do what we do. Yeah, we real gangsters. When's the last time you ever did that? Exactly. Because ain't none of them nobody. We know exactly what you are. I just don't say it on here because there's rules. Yep, rules in the network, buddy. That's the only reason why I talk cute like this. If I was talking how I really talk, right? All you people, right, couldn't handle it. Just like you can't now. You can't even handle it now, bro. This is with a filter. I'm talking with a filter and rules I gotta follow. Imagine if I didn't have those rules. People funny as hell, boy. All of you. You don't have any concept of reality. But it's okay, you'll learn. Over time, everybody learns. Everybody. You think I do all this for nothing? Hey, you got me confused, partner. All y'all. Like I said, they all fear my power. I love it, personally. I think it's downright awesome. Stu Pandas. Stu Pandas, do it. Oh, it's totally awesome. Today I'm trying to see if I can get over here. I think I'm going to go to a store and pick me up something I think I need. Give it another try. kind of do it in cycles right now with what I'm going through. Um, Other than that, probably grab something to eat. That's really about it, man. I have a pretty chill day today. No Batman today. Like I said, if I can, I'd like to give that bicycle a rest and just move differently until I get another one, which I might be able to get pretty quickly. I don't know if I'm going to put my money into that. I mean, I'd rather just make my money first, until I worry about all that. I mean, I don't think it's going to make things that much easier. Riding a bike is tough, man. It's a workout, bro. I don't think it's easy. It's not an easy means of transportation. It's still hard as hell. When you deal with these people, they're delusional. They just think that you're Lance Armstrong. Literally. They think you're Lance Armstrong if you're on a bike. They assume, yeah, you can do whatever. I mean, like I said, like they kept saying all that delusional stuff. I'm just telling you the truth. Everybody in the valley, you're all delusional. Any of y'all got a problem with it? Like I said, see me. Say something in front of me. I'm telling you reality, bro. I don't care how you take it. I'm talking about all of you. There's not one exempt. All y'all the same. Y'all fools be really running your mouth. Talk about nonsense. Saying things that aren't even possible physically. Like what? Like you're the ones who show and exhibit this behavior, not me. I'm just pointing it out. They're delusional because that's why they're all triggered and pressed all the time. That's why they're all having a damn conniption every 24 seconds, right? That's why all of them are stuck at these rinky-dink jobs, miserable and unhappy and jealous. Let's get real. People in the valley been delusional since day one, bro. Y'all were never anybody. That's why you're down here. See, we're not on the same time. That's not why I'm here. You understand? I'm here for a purpose. I'm a gangster. We're different. A lot different. As a matter of fact, we have nothing in common. Feel me? But yeah, like I said, I figure I'd give it a break. They hate when I do that because they look at it like through their weak, jaded point of view lens. That's what y'all do. Y'all is afraid to ride a bike. Y'all afraid of any turbulence. You're telling on yourself. See, it's got nothing to do with me and what happens to my stuff. I'm Batman. I mean, resources get expended. You don't have the heart to do it. If you get a bike, you just let it sit there. Yeah, because you're a failure. You can't be Batman. You ain't got the heart. You got to go through things if you're Batman. You have to get up and be strong enough to say, if this bike tire messes up and I'm stuck, I still got to walk and carry it. You don't have the heart to do what I do. Exactly. So keep my name out your mouth. It's that simple. That's how it works, boy. Tell me. I said, these people, they're afraid of living life. Like, that's your problem, not mine. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. What? It's weird people, man, everywhere. Super weird. Yeah, the valley's so upscale and rich. Come on, bro. Oh, a joke, man. Y'all been working together for forever, bro. All y'all hold each other down and still ain't got no money. Still ain't built nothing. Still in these rinky-dink businesses, making no money. Don't sit here and tell me something. That's what they do. They try to dismiss it. Oh, he's this, he's that. Yeah, I'm the truth. What I'm saying has been reality since day one. That's why people never like people from the valley. Let's get real. Nobody likes y'all. Nobody. Anywhere you go, people don't listen to you because they ain't hearing what you talking about, bro. Because you delusional. You're not making no sense. That's all y'all do. Then y'all act out and do crazy stuff, right? Because you're mad and you can't control your little feels. That's what y'all do. And then you get locked up and you cry about it. Come on, bro. That's reality. Tell me when it ain't reality, bro. Y'all ain't taking the stand crying. I got videos all over social media. Feel me? Come on, son. I'll be trying to play innocent. Y'all put yourselves in these positions. Feel me? You don't see me getting caught up. You don't see me in any bad positions, right? And I'm who has the excuse, right? Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, look at what I've been through. I don't do what you do. For sure. I for sure don't resort to what y'all do. You know what I mean? I do things the right way, bro. I believe in just getting up and working hard and believing in yourself and conventional God fearing man. And these people mad because the devil wanted me on his team. That's why. That's what it's all about. You Masons wanted to recruit me, right? Why in the hell would I join a league of misfits? Why? Tell me that. Who don't own anything and have no equity or wealth and don't make real money and sell their soul to the devil. Please explain to me what you could even advertise. It's like selling a timeshare. Everything's bad about it. Oh, for real. Right? They're trying to sell me a devil timeshare. Like just like my dad got with them timeshare people. I don't want it. Just give me the coupon for Disneyland. Literally what my dad said. My dad said, I have no interest. I'm just here for the coupon. They wanted to gang up on my dad. My dad was huge, big guy. Want to gang up on him and sit there trying to prod him like y'all do because you're all satanic. They found out real quick he wasn't playing. My dad turned up, started yelling and screaming at him, let him know what time it is. See, y'all don't get who you're playing with. You toying and playing with fire. You playing with people who we don't follow the rules of any establishment. We make them. My ancestors built this asphalt I'm walking on, dude. Do you understand? I can take over and run the actual prison system if I want. You people funny, bro. What do you think we do all this for? Like what? Bro, being Batman gives me a gateway to go into any job in law enforcement that I want, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Because they all know who I am a little bit and respect what I do. They respect me. That's what y'all just can't, you can't catch up, can you? See, I ain't got to go to college and take all them meaningless courses and sit there being a wage slave and a peon. You're a wage slave before you even get out in the field. Indentured servants. I ain't got to do all that. There's different approaches. There's better approaches to do things. See what I'm saying? Like as if any of them agencies wouldn't want to recruit me. Come on, bro. I'm in better shape, stronger than everyone, smarter. Like have all the accolades to prove it as far as school. Like seriously. Like y'all are funny, bro. I'm just saying for me, I would never want to do it. I want to just be Batman and do what I do independently. It's what I was born to do. Wasn't born to do anything else. Now, if people want to put me on a wage and pay me, I'll listen to that. You feel me? And then I would listen to them and do what I'm told a little bit to an extent. That would be part of the deal, obviously, but it's never happened in the history of man, so it'd be like a whole new thing. I don't see why they shouldn't do it. Like, to be real, give me a job, give me something constructive to do, and I'd be able to help and help them. I'd be all for it. I would think it's pretty cool. But that's the thing is I don't let people lull me to sleep and then put me in a bad position. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's probably what people would do. That's what they'll do. They'll act like they're helping you and then lull you to sleep. In other words, act like everything is cool. Like, oh, yeah, we like you. And then they'll go ahead and put you on the front lines. That's what the military does with everybody. See what I'm saying? They're going to put you in the worst position possible, knowing they already know. They already know what's going to happen to people like me if they put us in that position. You see what I'm saying? I mean, even as Batman, bro, like, yeah, I could win. I could survive at anything. I could get through anything. But what for? There's no need. See what I'm saying? For what? In exchange just to make some money? Make money safely. So who's the smart one? Who's the smart guy? See, I didn't waste all my time sitting in school. I dropped out a multimillionaire. Enjoy my life, live my life, learn how to build my own businesses. Like I said, I turned around after the food truck restaurant thing, doing great with that. Better than anyone and better than anyone in my lot. Put the money I made, what I had left from, paying for everything, taking care of everything, because people forced me to do so, right? Put what I had left into being Batman. It was a smart decision. And then I made a living off of this for the entire year. Man, I'm a genius, right? And I'm not like on my last leg. I chose this position. I already kind of had it in my mind. I knew, that's why I knew what I was doing. I knew when I get out of Austin and I get out of, running this food truck, oh man, seriously? Wow, these people suck. Wow. I'm not going to talk about what they did, but they just made a real serious, like, devil move. Man, that's sad, bro. Wow. Okay. Well, these people just showed they don't believe in God. That's crazy, man. Wow. How ungrateful can you get? Huh. That's crazy. Unless the people did something. I don't know. That's crazy, man. Like I said, end of the day, I don't know what to tell y'all. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? People are lost. People are foolish. People don't know what they're talking about at any given time. People are just silly. Everything I'm saying is a fact. That's why when it's like, when it comes to people, I don't even waste my time, bro. At all. I don't waste my time with none of you. Because I really don't care how you feel or what you got to say, just being honest. I just don't. Why should I? That's the question. Who are you? Who are you to me? So, yeah, like I said, we do this in echelons. I'm just doing this for myself. I'm not doing it. I'm in no rush. I'm in no hurry. I'm not doing it to impress anyone. I'm just doing me, man. And that's what a lot of people have an issue doing for themselves. Y'all don't know how to just do for you and be content with who you are and what you have. And I think that's a big issue in this country if you want me to be realistic. I understand the millennial mentality as far as wanting to make money and wanting to whatever have things like be good, live good. I get that. That's nothing wrong with that, but it's the way y'all go about it. Because y'all just willing to do anything, bro. Like they'll sell their soul at the drop of a dime. Like I said, that's why these people they'll accept money to hate on me. Like ain't gonna get nowhere hating on me. You're gonna find yourself in prison and part of a federal lawsuit, like some people already did. Other than that, you're not gonna win nothing. That's the grand prize you win. Feel me? That's why people's so funny to me. 20 in the box, everybody listening to me. Like I said, I play basketball. I got these fools on here talking about playing ball. Now Styles, the great Steve Quad, says that he's got a jumper like no other. And I love the way he said, I will dunk something on you. That's hilarious. I don't believe you can dunk Nutword at all. I don't believe that you can even get anywhere close to dunking. You need to prove that. I would love to see that. Real talk. I would pay good money to see a video of you dunking a basketball. Seriously, when me and Christina get money, I'd pay a little bit of money just to see that. I'd like to see you play some ball. But why do you think they're talking about basketball? Because of me. They all look up to me. They my biggest fans. There's nothing wrong with it, but just admit it. Quit ducking and running and having your people talk in a way that they can't back up and ain't how they feel when all y'all look up to me. Yeah, they see these basketball videos, they see, man, this dude really got some talent, bro. Like, yeah, bro, I told you, bro, I do this. This is what I do, man. Y'all people got me construed. I'm an athlete, man. I've been an athlete my whole life. I ain't never known any of y'all. Y'all ain't my friends. I don't know you. You're just some people on the internet and you tell yourself delusion. I don't care. It's weird. People know who I am. People know what I'm about. There it is. Man, I would love to see him play some ball. Like, seriously, that would be hilarious. I do not believe that you can dunk. I just don't. I understand you're tall. I just think I don't see it, bro. He's saying he got ups and he got a spring in his step. I don't believe none of that, bro. You got to prove that. That takes 2 seconds to prove. Quit begging for money and still begging and asking people to put bread up. Nobody's going to give you free handouts. It's not how the world works. Go to a basketball court and film a video of you playing ball if you're able to do it. You know, I mean, if you're going to make a claim like that, you should back it up. I don't care who you are. That's ridiculous, man. Come on, dude. Like, talk about I played in tournaments and all that. When? They just be making up stories. I played in tournaments. Oh, for real. You ain't playing no tournaments, boy. What tournament? What tournament was that? The the 7-year-old plus the crew? The what? You played the country clubs? With the retired gentleman? What? What kind of basketball league was you in, boy? I needs to know that. You funny as hell. That boy said he dunked a basketball. When? In 1862? Back in Nam? He ain't dunked no ball. What? The most you ever came to dunking, boy, was eating some Dunkaroos. Oh, boy. I will dunk the. The way he said it is hilarious. He said, I will dunk the blah, blah, blah. That's hilarious, bro. Boy, you ain't never dunked no basketball. Stop it. You're doing too much. These people are hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, you want to be like the boy. They don't want to be like Mike. They don't want to be like Mike now. They want to be like Tyrese Steve. I'll tell you the truth. They all trying to copy me. It's hilarious, bro. I'm nobody, man. I'm just a regular dude. But apparently not, right? Apparently I hold a lot of power. Apparently I show people I got some serious talent. Like I said, I mean, it's not about I can be in the NBA. I could dominate the NBA. That Luka dude can't come close to me. Like I made his real name. I already told y'all what it is. I mean, that's all he produced. I don't know what he talking about. He cannot play ball, bro, at all. He's too out of shape too. How you gonna be in the NBA? That's what they let in the NBA now. Golly, man, you got to trying out for these agencies, man. They all out of shape, can't move, can't run. I mean, it's inexcusable. There's an unmarked vehicle, all black. It's kind of odd with the windows tinted too much. That should be illegal. I just be paying attention. I don't care. I'm not worried. I call them out on here. But yeah, like I said, um, like I said, man, I mean, people just mad when I'm making progress. People mad at what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of attention, a lot of views. You see the views are consistent on here. I know how to run a business, man. That's the thing. Well, with the food truck, I already knew how to run a business. That's why I excelled in it so much. I excel in any business I do. This is just a different business. It's a lot harder. I don't make the money that I was, but it has potential to, be on a higher scale the more I push with it. I just got to stick with it. I believe. Again, I don't know what happened to my bonus because we should have gotten it, and it still don't even show the gifts that Christina sent, which makes 0 sense. But like I said, we'll just address that in court because I literally saw them. Like I saw her send them, so it doesn't make any sense. But nonetheless, like I said, you got everybody, these corporations, they doing everything to push your boy back. Um, I don't really mind, man, because I just build, and while I'm in the mid rift, I just build. That's what it is. You're in the mid rift, you're like in limbo for a little bit, and I just build while I'm in the mid rift. I wouldn't say limbo, but mid rift. I just keep building. But that's what I'm considering doing. Like I said, trying to get more of these bicycles. Um, it's just going to help me with what I do. You know what I'm saying? It helps me, gives me the tools and resources necessary to do what I need to do a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. And that's it. And, as long as it helps me do my videos, you have to understand I put money into all this stuff, man. Bulletproof vest, thousands of dollars. Steel armor, thousands of dollars. People be asking me how I did all this. What else was it? The bicycle inventory, the bat cycle, scooter, everything, bro. Everything costs mad money. So like, nah, I'm a snob, bro. Like I'm rich. You say what you want. It ain't about how much cash you hold. Like I said, I keep cash in rotation, man. I don't hold cash. That's what I teach. Maybe one day people listen and learn my philosophy. You don't hold cash if you're a boss. Bosses do not hold cash. The only time I'm gonna hold cash is like when Christina is here and we have like that kind of money to work with. We got cash like that. Of course, then yeah, I'll hold some cash on me because it makes sense to. You get what I'm saying? And what that's a whole different position. But as of right now, when I'm having to, hustle and do what I need to do the right way, you don't hold cash, man. You just create a hustle and things in rotation. That's the whole point. You don't hold cash when you don't have a lot, you know? I mean, having money don't mean anything. These people can't even embrace that fact that cash means nothing. Money doesn't mean anything, right? It's what you do with the money. Money is to achieve and build your dreams. You could have $8 million right now. What are you going to do? Just sit there and do the same stuff? You understand? You're just going to do regular basic stuff, and it's going to be a big deal for you because you never done it. That's about it. It's all the things I've already done, so it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, that's the thing. People act like money is going to get you, something new. It'll get you a new experience, but it's different for me because with me, I have Christina, so every moment is like heaven and happy. Y'all don't have that. Y'all would just have money, and like I said, just do basic stuff and probably get on here and brag and be like, "I told you so." Like, you know what I mean? Like that's all y'all would do. You gotta understand, bro. We're not in the same boat. I've seen money my entire life. Feel me? Like, nah, this is just one period of time, man. I mean, I'm gonna get past it regardless through time, somehow, some way, even if I have to manually put it together. You feel me? At least that's the goal. The goal definitely ain't to stay, in one position. You know. So I don't know. I just thought that was funny how they talking about basketball because me, because nobody else plays ball here. I'm the only one, and they can't just admit like, yeah, you look up to me, you watch my content. They all admit they watch me. It's like, yeah, you a fan, so stay in a fan's place. That's all. You watch me because I'm something to watch, obviously, right? Because you look up to me. I mean, you don't watch people you don't look up to. I watch people who are my entertainment who I don't look up to, but that's a little different because I have things that I like watching. I like watching some of the delusional playing. Real talk. Some of the delusional ones I like watching them because they funny as hell. I just like hearing them talk. Like real talk helps me with my anxiety, everything. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, I don't believe that boy can dunk no basketball, man. I want to see that. I've got to see that, bro. Seriously, I want to see that. I don't believe for 1 second that that's true. On a full size rim, I don't believe you. I think you make up lies on your height too. You ain't that tall. You understand? You may be a little taller than me. I'm 6'1" supposedly. I'm 6'2" with shoes on, like legit. Just like I told y'all, I'm 6'2" because you're always wearing shoes. You understand? But that's pretty tall. That's pretty tall for a point guard. And that's the thing. All y'all say the same thing. Like those are conversations I've already had too many times. Y'all don't get it. I've just done this too many times, man. That's why I don't even waste my time talking small talk with you people. Like that's the stuff that's the conversations they want to have. Like, yeah, like you're pretty tall for a point guard. Like, yeah, what are we talking for though? Like they should already given me the contract, the NBA contract, so I can sit there and prove my point in 2 seconds and leave. I don't care about the NBA, homie. They don't pay their players. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a part of the NBA. I'm trying to prove that the NBA is a joke. I'm not trying. I already have. That's what I don't get. It's like you people can do what you want and watch what you want. I mean, the thing is, Christina and I get this money, and if I get these blessings, from God Himself, I mean, it's going to make the NBA look real silly because I'm probably going to build my own league with a lot better players. I mean, as far as challenging, we could challenge y'all all day. All y'all do is run. The NBA is a bunch of cowards. All they do is run. Real talk. Do their research, man. Like when they go to Lithuania or other countries or wherever, they always lose. I don't know what y'all talking about. Them boys cannot keep up with nobody, bro. It's crazy, son. Really. It's crazy to claim you're the best in the world when you ain't nowhere close. Allen Iverson, they had him in some Turkish league, I heard, for what? Like, see my point? Why would you be playing in Turkey if they not better? You get my point? And if you're trying to act like it's like a sub-level league, well, why are you going sub-level? That don't even make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like what? Because you're a little older? Jordan didn't do that. Jordan played for the Wizards, and he kind of sucked. Why don't we get real? When Jordan was on the Wizards, bro, he was pretty terrible. Like he was bad. He was not good. They're honking at each other. See, they can't drive. Yeah, I got to see that dunking stuff, man. I got to see that. I don't believe you can dunk no basketball. I got to see that. Show us your moves. I know you don't have handles. He said, "Where do they usually put you when you're tall and lanky?" Center. Yeah, you were that. You were that guy. You were the big man, of course. But I don't believe this Duncan nonsense. If you could have played ball, bro, you would have had a scholarship. If you're that tall, you see, they be talking and don't be making no sense. He know he lying. He just be lying, lying, lying. I can't do it with him, man. He's one of the biggest liars I ever seen. And it's just so entertaining, bro. That's why we all love watching him. Like I say, we. It's not people I associate with, but just everybody on here. He's just funny as hell, man. There's nobody like him. He is funny as hell. You're one of a kind. He said he can dunk. I got to see that. You know what I mean? If you were able to do it physically, hell, you should be joining tournaments with me then. You know what I mean? That's my point. I done offered this boy 18 million opportunities. He's a grown man and he don't want to take none of them. That's crazy, man. But you want to beg for money on the internet? That don't make no sense, bro. Talking about, yeah, I'm about to move. I'm about to get this company going. Your company ain't going nowhere. The only way that company will ever exist is through me. Facts. But yeah, like I said, I mean, when I get all these blessings, I'll have the ability to do everything, build my own league, do whatever the hell I want. So, and that's the thing. When I have money, I don't even care. I don't care. I don't care about any of that. Me and Christina, I don't even like watching NBA games to be honest. But like me and Christina might go to one. I'd rather go to like a college basketball game with Christina. Go to something worth watching. College basketball is a lot more exciting. NCAA, NCAA. I'd like to do that with her. Go watch some hockey or something different. San Antonio, there was some more stuff that just happened. I just saw it in the news on here. But San Antonio is pretty safe, man. I mean, if you got money and you just stay away from people because there's just bad people there, like anywhere, you'll be fine. She ain't gonna be with me, so she ain't gonna have nothing to worry about anyway. But they got those plays out there, like I said, where the people with supposed money go to and stuff like that. I want to do stuff like that. I love you, honey. I'll be right back, guys.